What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'd like to wish all of y'all a happy Tuesday, and I got a lot of stories lined up today, so bear with me. And this is the first one on deck, and it's featuring this lady right here, starring. Her name is such Chantel Ford. She's out of Miami-Dade County, Miami, Florida. Shout out Miami. And this is a postal worker who was involved in an argument that led to fisticuffs. I don't even want to say fisticuffs, just a physical altercation and a whole chaotic scene as she was working in the post office behind the counter. And she's accused of going on a racist rant with a customer. And then when another customer came and videotaped her and questioned her about it, you know what happened. All HELL broke loose. Now, I'm going to play you this video. We're going to come back and do what we do. I got some things I think I should make light of. Check this out.
Now, at noon, a postal worker is facing some serious charges after a confrontation that was caught on camera with a customer.
She was seen slapping a man as he recorded a video. Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly has reaction from the victim.
This heated exchange going down right here at this Little Havana post office. The customer whipping out his cell phone after he says he noticed an elderly customer who was being mistreated because she only spoke Spanish. But what happened next caught even the customer off guard, and it was all captured on video.
Why couldn't you do that before with that lady?
A worker caught going postal at a Miami post office. The employee slapping the phone of customer Miguel Bravo as he recorded video.
The woman hit me with such a force.
It happened at the post office location on Northwest 27th Avenue in Little Havana. Bravo says he started recording after he noticed an elderly woman who he says was being mistreated, all because she did not speak English.
Your treatment of these people is discriminatory. So we're going to... No, you're discriminating them.
All the time.
The woman says certified. Certified. And she wants to sign certified mail. And the postal worker said, no, English. Say it to me in English.
That worker later identified as 39-year-old Chantel Ford. At one point, Bravo was heard requesting a manager, but Ford appears to dismiss his request as she helps other customers. Bravo continuing to record as he waited for nearly 10 minutes.
I don't care what you do, sir. I don't give a
Okay.
No, take that to the news. I don't care.
Bravo did just that, sharing it with Local 10 News, while Ford was later arrested. Bravo claims she not only slapped his phone, but also tried to destroy it.
And then she ran into the back where I chased them. And they were trying to break my phone because of the video that was in it.
And as a result, Ford is now facing 1 count of robbery by sudden snatching. She has since bonded out of jail. By the way, we did reach out to the U.S. Postal Service to find out if Ford still works here, but they tell us it's their policy not to comment on personnel matters. For now, that is the latest from Miami. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the story about Miss Chantel Ford. Now, supposedly this happened in Little Havana, a part of Miami, Little Havana. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? And before I talk about her, let me just say this. I don't know if this is the case, but I just want to mention this. There are a lot of people that run around and see something and then all of a sudden put a camera in your face and then say certain things to you. I guess to get a rise out of you, or, you know, a lot of times I doubt if it's really sincere in them really trying to do something with justice. Now, I don't know if that's his case or not, but I will say this. If anybody get a camera put in their face, sometimes it make them mad. But under no circumstances do you act the way Miss Ford did. I think she was unprofessional. I also think she could have ignored this dude. And when he put the camera on her, she could have turned it around and made him look stupid and he wouldn't have had no footage. But she fell right into his trap. And I think there's a lot of people out here that don't know how to control their anger or don't know what to do when they feel as though somebody backs them in the corner and does this type of stuff. Now, was he right or wrong? I don't know. I only saw a snippet of the tape. He might have the other part that he didn't show, which if he did, that's bad on the news because it made this woman look totally bad. But going off of what I seen, she was unprofessional and he played her. And thus she played herself by being on the news. You shouldn't have hit him. Number one, I used to work at the post office, right? As a temp. Do you know how hard it is to get a post office job? Well, it used to be, I don't know now, but you know, it's very hard to get a post office job. Ma'am, you have one. You don't even have to do all of that stuff. You didn't. It's like sometimes people get so settled into their work. Same thing I think about with security officers or police officers or other people that have an important job, but they get used to punching the clock and doing the 9 to 5, but they forget that the responsibility and what they represent is greater than them sometimes. And I think this is the case. This guy, now they said this woman jumped up and said, hey, English, we speak English here. First of all, said a woman was elderly. She totally out of order for that. If that was the case, ma'am, you're totally out of order. You know, you sit up here taking my English. That's wrong because somebody else of fair skin, if they did that, it would be considered racist. So same thing with you. What you said was racist. You know what I mean? That's what they classify as racism out here. Seriously. And that's another thing I'm about to say, man. This going to make a lot of people mad. Ain't nobody more racist than black folk. For real. Ain't nobody more racist than us. We don't. I guess because we easily point out what racism is. We just know what it is. And we just do it. We call each other the N-word more than anybody. And then try to adopt and say, oh, this is part of our culture. So we can say it. And it doesn't have the same energy. It does. It does. It does. We just choose to be dismissive. And we pick and choose what we want to do according to the law of our own governing of us as a people. So let's keep that real. But I'm going to tell you something, man. This lady right here was out of order. Out of order. You hit this man? Now, granted, I think this dude is playing this to the hip. He got an arm wrist thing on now, so he walking around with an interview. His arm is hurt. They took the phone. Now he's crippled. He's a big... Stop it, dude. Stop it. Stop it. But I will say this. This lady right here, out of control. Will she get fired? Guys, most likely no. Because number one, there's a shortage of postal workers. Post office ain't making the money it used to make. And they got a strong union. She bonded herself out, so she's not in jail no more. You know what I'm saying? Do I think she should face prison time? No, she shouldn't face prison time. She should face some jail time. I mean, she hit the guy. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do with that. But I mean, as far as the sass and you sitting up there duck lipping and looking crazy, it's the way you could have handled that. It's just, I mean, the guy was wrong to me the way because like, if you go back and look, I don't even know, because I looked at 2 different videos. I don't know which video I'll put up. If you look, he was antagonized. It seemed like he was like trying to get a rise out of her. I think she bit the bait. But either way, she still gets a species name. And you know what was coming. Species name. Juggernatus, parcel postus, snatch and grabbus. Nor rain, snow, sleet, or hail. She pissed this one off. She will swing and yell. And that's what she did. She fell right into it. I mean, if what transpired was true, and she said, hey, speak English and stuff, that's really wrong. First of all, if the lady's older, that's messed up. It's not up to you to tell somebody how to deal with their culture and how to, now, granted, we all run into people that don't speak the language, but different if you went to another country and somebody did you like that, that'd be foul. That's the only thing I want to point out. It's like we do things sometimes out here and we don't think it's nothing in it, or we think we're cute when we say this or something like that. But, a lot of times people won't remember what you say verbatim, but they'll never forget how it makes them feel. And I think she was totally out of line with this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you learn. Make yourself a better person. And this dude too, because he seemed like he was a fly, just a gnat being annoying. And I think Maybe he seen her energy and he was trying to turn it up so he could get hit, so he could make the news. But either way, man, I mean, just the way he was acting, it was kind of funny to me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.